Hello, collective. Here's a quick reading for the week ahead. And when I was meditating, I asked, what is it that they need to know? What is it that the collective as a whole needs to know? And I was thinking, could it be love? Could it be work? And so what I got was it's pertaining to luck and finances. So right now, the collective this week, you are working on luck and you are working on finances. So all of my decks that I used, I left them upright so that you can see the overall energy for each one. And I think this is really here's some charms here. We'll go over that towards the end. So let's start with our energy at the door. And you have rest and rejuvenation in reverse. So for a lot of people, you are not getting rest. Something has transpired the last few days. And maybe when you got paid, you were like, okay, this is not going to cut it. Like, I have this week coming up ahead. And I really, really need like a windfall of blessings. And so when you look at this card upright, it does look like there's wind like flowing all over them, but you're not in a state of rest right now. You're like, yeah, I'm not resting. I need to go. I gotta figure this out. I'm not resting. I got work to do. I'll rest later. Because I do feel like with the cost of living, something has transpired within the cost of living that kind of has you a little bit up at night, and you've been crunching numbers. You've been trying to figure out, what to do next. And, you've been planting seeds for sure, because this week you are going to have you see this butterfly right here? You're going to have a good transformation come through this week. I feel like with this 11 right here, this is your luck. Something's going to come through for you. Keep believing, keep manifesting, keep praying. It is getting tight for a lot of people. So generally when people look at this card, they get upset and nervous and anxious because it does feel like money has just disappeared. Like, what happened? For some people, you are going through your savings a little bit too quickly. This is not your fault though. Like, I don't want you to think like, dang, maybe I could have did this better. Maybe I could have worked better. This week you will get a reward for your diligence. You just got to keep the faith. You're going to get that deep breath, like, and for some of you, you've already experienced a deep breath moment. And you know it's going to come. It was 03:03 on the clock. So while you're running around and you're trying to figure out things, the universe wants you to know, I have you. You're protected. You're safe. Your family is safe. Just rest in me right now. It's hard to do because your mind is all over the place. But just take some deep breaths and rest. And I'm going to, look, there's fruit in her hair. There's butterflies everywhere. So butterflies might be very significant to you this week. You might see some. And other people might be like, okay, so it's winter. Where are we going to see a butterfly at, right? But you can see it on a tattoo of somebody. You can see it on wall art. You can be walking down the street and somebody will drive by and it'll be a bumper sticker with a butterfly. Spirit is wanting you to know that you're going to have that moment. You're going to have that wish fulfillment. Somebody's going to come through and bless you and pay a bill for you. Somebody's going to cash app you out of nowhere. You're just going to get that comfort feeling. That's what Spirit, and only one card came out with the overall energy for your energy. The overall for the energy is action. So yeah, that's why you're not resting, because you're in full action. And then also for this card right here, generally this will say stay stuck, but this is because with these arrows right here, it's pointing everywhere. And it feels like a broken arrow, like you don't know which way to go. But that's because what you've been doing, what I get from that is you've been exhausting every opportunity that you can. And so you're being protected with this. for your light, like working your light, what you need to do is figure out where you're being called to journey to. There's a promising, there's like a foundation here of journeying somewhere. You know, there's action here. You're not even sitting down, like within your spirit and your soul, you're being guided. Look here, and even in your charms, there's a butterfly here. There's a key here. You're unlocking your destiny. There might be a part 2. There's going to be a part 2. So let's figure this out in part 2.